All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down that rule well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short in transit lesson, or however long the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. I don't want to name the video. The Lord has these nations teaming up to come up against Babylon. All right. When I say come up against, all right, meaning to destroy it. All these nations that have nuclear weapons, all right, are all teaming up together, and ultimately we know they're all teaming up together to come up against America, to come up against Babylon. All right, you got the BRICS nations, you got even nations that's in NATO, all right, that are looking to team up with the BRIC nations like Turkey. All right, and ultimately we know that America's own allies, except for Jerusalem, Israel, all right, they're going to be they're going to be the only two on the same side. We see that happening now with the whole situation with them Arabs, with them Ishmaelites. You know, the whole world is turning against Babylon and America. You know, even some NATO and EU nations are coming out and saying that yeah, it's wrong with what's going on there. All right, so the beginning phases of that is already taking place. All right, but America and Israel are the only two that's going to be on the same side with each other, and those are the only two countries that are going to be completely and utterly wiped out. All right, because America's own allies, the NATO and the EU, are also going to turn on America as well. All right, on Babylon the Great, aka America as well, and launch missiles on this place. All right, so the Most High has these nations teaming up, all right, to ultimately obliterate this place. And Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I just did a simple Google search for Vladimir Putin, which I'm pretty sure all the brothers out there are aware of this. It says Putin vows to support North Korea against the United States. So we know North Korea and Babylon has had their back and forth now for some time. You know, all these threats, kind of you could say empty threats. You know, or whatever. But one thing's for sure, the North Koreans can't stand this place. The leader of North Korea, and probably the North Korean nation as a whole, them what I believe, I think they're Ammonites. Them Ammonites, all right, are completely and utterly against this place. All right, and they're teaming up with Russia. Like it says in the book of Ezekiel, it speaks about the nations being a guard unto them, to the smaller, weaker nations. All right, and they're going to Russia, which is good, and it's Gog and Magog, is going to be a guard unto them. All right, nations like Iran, nations like North Korea, all right, so on and so forth. The smaller nations that can't defend themselves alone against, well, they can't defend themselves alone against Babylon the Great. So they're all teaming up. The Lord has them all teaming up together. All right, and ultimately it's going to be to launch those warheads on this place. Okay, so it says Putin vows to support North Korea against the United States, which is Babylon the Great. And this is just a screenshot, you know, but you know, the Lord has these nations teaming up. Slacking. Pause it real quick. Okay, slacking. Lord Will's brothers, you see on the screen. I took another screenshot of the meaning for teaming up. All right, and it says to join another person or form a group with other people in order to do something together. And what are they going to do together? What are these nations going to do together? Destroy Babylon the Great. All right, completely and utterly wipe this place out with their nuclear warheads. All right, like Russia, like Iran, like these other nations them other BRIC nations like China and all that have nuclear weapons. I think India has them. All right. That's why the scriptures say, shoot at her and spare no arrow. All these nations are going to fire their missiles off on this place. And that's how, the scriptures say 200 million warheads are destined to hit this place. All right. So again, to join another person or form a group with other people, and that's what they're doing. All these nations are forming groups to come up against this place, like the BRIC nations. All right, with other people, even their own allies, NATO and the EU, they're going to join in. They're going to join the nations that are against Babylon in order to do something. And that what they want to do is just do something together. What they want to do together is obliterate Babylon the Great, wipe it off the face of the map, which is prophecy. All right, which has been prophesied in the King James Bible. All right, and it will happen in the very near future. All right, very, very near future. I love to quote the scripture. The scripture say we prophesy not time far off. So this isn't, a million miles, a million years away. This isn't 50 years away. This isn't the way it's looking. This ain't 10 years away. The way it's looking, it ain't 5 years away. All right, and the Lord said our salvation is near than we believe. Because I believe it's close, and it's closer than we think. All right. Start at verse 13. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, and this is the wrath of the Lord making these nations team up and giving them these nuclear weapons, all right, to shoot missiles on this place. This is the wrath of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it should not be inhabited, but it should be wholly desolate. What's going to make it desolate? Those nuclear warheads. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Verse 14, his point. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her. Right, shoot at her. Spare no arrow. What are the arrows? The nuclear missiles. All right. All ye in array to all the nations that have the nuclear weapons and are enemies are enemies with Babylon the Great. So the Lord says, shoot at her and spare no arrow. She have sinned against the Lord. She have sinned against the Lord. All right. Oh, we can go down the list, man. Again, like brothers in Val Austin, man. All right, the brother Taza Yor, like he said, this place has a laundry list of offenses. All right. We can go from top to bottom. All 613 laws that say Esau has broken them all. All right, at least once or twice. All right, so this place, the Most High is going to obliterate this place for the iniquity of this place and what it stands for, which is nothing but iniquity. All right, verse 15. Shout against her round about. She have given her hands for a foundation. Her foundations are fallen. Her walls are thrown down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord. And this is the vengeance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Take vengeance upon her. She had done what she had done do unto her. Right, what she had done do unto her. All right. And this place has went around Babylon or America, has went around the globe, slaughtering, stealing, robbing, killing, stealing men. That's how we got here. All right. That's how the nation of Israel got here. Mainly the Southern Kingdom. All right. By thievery. All right. So the same thing is going to happen to you. You ran around the globe, pillaging, stealing, killing, destroying everything in your path. All right. So the Lord said it's going to happen to you. Your land is going to be obliterated. All right. You're going to go in. You Edomites are going to go into slavery, starting with the top banking families of your nation, starting with the elites of your nation, selected the banking families. All right. Cut off the sword from Babylon and hand up the sickle in the time of the harvest. For the fear of the oppressing sword, they have turned everyone to his people, and they shall flee everyone to his own land. But that's pretty much it. But the main part I wanted that was shoot at her and spare no arrow, and that's what these nations are going to do. They're going to shoot at this nation. They're not going to spare one arrow. Every last one of them nukes are going to be used So nations like North Korea and all this, they're teaming up. They're all teaming up to come against this place. They're not teaming up for no reason. They're not teaming up for, I mean, they may have business interests or whatever, but ultimately, the Lord is causing them to team up to come up against this place, to wipe this place out. All right? Completely and utterly destroy this place. All right, so with that, I pray this in transit lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to my great powers, the nation of Israel, great powers, starting with the elect, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak Quadash, double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push us through this sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.